Hi, I'm Aubrey Tobias, and I'm your instructor. This video will go over the setup for our D2L shell. In the upper right corner is where you can set up your profile and your notifications. I have a different video for that. Alerts will appear up here as well as messages. This is our home page. You can always get to it by clicking on course home. This is the navigation bar or the nav bar along the top. Most of the things you'll be looking at are course home content, discussion assignments, things like that. Announcements are kind of front and center here. They should be set up so that the most recent appears at the top. Over here is a link to our student Q&A forum, and this is a discussion board where you can both post questions as well as answer questions. My email link is here, office hours. We're going to have to determine those. If you have technical questions, any problems with D2L Brightspace or your student email, anything like that, we have a student help desk widget below our calendar, which shows you what's coming up. We also have our library research guide here. So things like quick links to psychology subject guide, journal article database, and just the library in general. Here we go, student help desk. So again, if you're having any trouble with your computer or any of the applications, you can, sometimes they have chat, sometimes you need to call in, depends on what time. The other things I wanted to show you is the basic layout for our content. So when you come to content, the very top has our Getting Started module. And the Getting Started module is really all about D2L Brightspace, Desire to Learn Brightspace, which is our learning management system. So if you're curious about anything you really need to know about how to work Brightspace, that's the module to go to, apps you can use, where you can get help, policies, things like that. Our second module, and you can always click to it by just jumping to table of contents here along the left-hand side of the screen. Our course information module, which is kind of the go-to spot for all of our major course documents, helpful information. So we've got information, a little bit about me, our syllabus, our calendar, how to succeed in an online course, some guides for managing time, note-taking, things like that, that can be useful. And then a PDF of our textbook. And that is free to download, a PDF of that. Then the rest of our modules are set up by week. The first part is always an introduction, which just has what we're learning this week and what you're expected to do. So it has a little overview there, the outcomes and our to-do list. And the modules, the first module is a little different because it's the first one, but I'll just go to our next one so you can see a more typical module, but they're fairly similar. Again, the welcome, the intro, which has the overview, the to-do list. You'll typically have your video lecture, additional materials, a little learning activity, and then your discussion. Following the discussion, typically there's a homework assignment, a link to some study aids, and then a quiz for the chapter. And that's how they're pretty much all set up very similarly, as I said, except for our first week, which is a little bit different. just because it's got more orientation stuff set up. But that's the basics, and feel free to email me if you have any questions. Bye.